Hey everyone, this blue bringing you another VGC16 battle from the Battle Spot Special Ladder. I have a battle against the Gypster himself, Keonspy, who has a team of Rayquaza, Kyogre, Sizzle and Infernape with Salamence and Togekiss in the back, while I still have the big six and I chose Salamence, Xerneas, Talonflame and Groudon. Anyways, I hope you can enjoy this battle. So Gyp leads off with his Infernape and the Sizzle, while I'm going to lead off with my Salamence and the Xerneas. It's pretty surprising to see Infernape in VGC16. It did have success in other VGCs, and I did use it myself in VGC15 with Mega Guardful. Feint and Fake Out is good options on Infernape, and it was very nice to feint and hyper voice a Salamence and knock it out in one turn. Anyways, I'll switch into my Groudon just for the pressure on the Sizzle and to be able to take a Bullet Punch. The Intimidate really did help versus the Sizzle. He does go for a Sword stance, so it means that he doesn't have Feint. He does go for a Protect on this turn, and I just went straight for a Hyper Voice, and since he had the White Herb, he didn't have the Focus Sash, so the Hyper Voice was able to knock it out, and I went for a Precipitous Blaze hoping that a Kyogre switch would come in, but he decided to sack off the Infernape since it can't do anything versus the Groudon or the Salamence. So he does have decent momentum because he has the Primordial Sea up. I'm not going to switch out. I was hoping that he's going to go for a Protect, which he does, and that's why I went for a Hyper Voice and Precipitous Blades. If I wanted to predict the him to attack me, Double Edge and Precipitous Blades would usually get the Kyogre, but it would mean that you'd have to connect the Precipitous Blades. I decided to switch my Groudon into my Xerneas, and I make a bad play on this turn because my Salamence does outspeed the Rayquaza, and I could have went for a Draco Meteor onto Rayquaza or go for a Double Edge and Precipitous Blades to knock out the Kyogre, but his Rayquaza does have the Sword stance, so it puts me in a really bad spot, and he can just go straight for a Extreme Speed. But since my Draco Meteor was able to connect and activate the Focus Sash, since the Rayquaza is faster than the Xerneas, that's why he didn't go for an Extreme Speed on the Salamence, and Dragon Ascent is an easy KO on the Xerneas, and the Ice Beam from the Kyogre would able to knock out my Salamence, which means that it comes to a mind game on between the Talonflame and the Rayquaza. My Talonflame is at full HP, but an Extreme Speed is going to do a lot of damage, and it's going to knock out the Talonflame because it is really frail. I do go for a Quick Guard on this turn and go for a Flamethrower on the Rayquaza just in case he went for an Extreme Speed, but I'm going to just go for a Brave Bird hoping that he chokes, which he does, and he didn't go for Extreme Speed, and I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower, which was on the Rayquaza slot just in case. I'm just going to go for a Protect with the Groudon so that I can outspeed him for sure next turn, and the Talonflame is able to go for the Brave Bird. It did quite a lot of damage, and I'm just going to go for the safe Earth Power, and it was enough to knock it out. That was a very good game. It did come down to a 50-50 call with Extreme Speed. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day and peace.